So some of those red flags that you're going to want to start watching for, first and foremost, lack of eye contact. When you call a child's name, if they don't turn and look at you, that's a red flag. Most typically developing children can start to localize to their name or to sounds or their parents' voices very early on. So when you start getting into that 10 to 12 month age range and your child is not looking at you when you call their name or looking at you when you're talking to them, that is a red flag. Something else that is typically present pretty early on that can indicate something is not going in the right direction is a child who is not engaged, lack of engagement. What does that mean? It's a pretty broad term, right? Lack of engagement means not really focusing and playing with toys functionally, purposefully. They're not interested in the toys that light up. They're not interested in the music that's playing. They could either take it or they could leave it. So that lack of what we call in the speech world that joint attention. If you're a parent out there and you've got a child who is not localizing to their name and they're not playing with toys at around 12 months, 10 to 12 months, once they're sitting up and they're starting to walk, that could indicate that something is going on. It doesn't necessarily, and I'm going to say the A word, autism. That's what every parent is always worried about. Do they have autism? And some of these early red flags doesn't always mean that the child is going to be on the autism spectrum. So keep that in mind. Just because they're not doing these things right now doesn't mean that they're not going to be doing them a little bit later on. But as they get a little bit older, eye contact, joint attention, and playing appropriately with toys is very, very important.